Hello, everybody. Today we're going to be going over the hymn Aven Pi Arshie. So, where do we sing, or when do we sing Aven Pi Arshie? We sing Aven Pi Arshie during the 15th Sunday Theotokei. So, Sunday Theotokei 15, specifically on the line that translates, they likened the archpriest. So, that's where it starts. So, if you want to find this hymn, you'll only be singing it during a Saturday night tasbih, traditionally, right, where you're singing the full Sunday Theotokeia. So if you want to be able to find it on Coptic Reader, set your time to any time between 7 p.m. Saturday and 7 a.m. Sunday. And then you'll be able to see it. So then you would go to Psalmody, you'd go to the Midnight Praises, and then scroll down to Sunday Theotokeia 15. It's not at the beginning of Sunday Theotokeia 15. It's going to be down, like I said, at the part where they said they likened the archpriest, right? And it reads, they likened the archpriest to our Savior, the true sacrifice for the forgiveness of sins. The hymn, however, makes up the two verses. So the two verses are, they likened the archpriest to our Savior, the true sacrifice for the forgiveness of sins, and he who offered himself as an acceptable sacrifice upon the cross for the salvation of our race. So my recommendation is that when you learn this hymn, also think about the words, right, in English and or Arabic, whichever is your native tongue or whichever is easier for you to follow, and think about what we're specifically talking about here, right? What we're talking about when we liken the archpriest to Christ, right? And when we also discuss Christ, or we talk about Christ as an acceptable sacrifice upon the cross, right? Why was it Christ that had to be sacrificed upon the cross? It could not be anybody else. Why was it that Christ, who was blameless and was able to embody humanity in all but sin, even in temptation, was the sacrifice? The hymn that follows Aven Pi Arshie is Af Sholem, which we actually cover in another video. So you'll see that. But for this, we're only going to cover the two verses. Aven Pi Arshie, Erev Hijen Pen Sotir, Pi Sho Shoushi and Kananoviavol, right? And then the second verse. So let's start with the hymn. Like I said, we'll go through it all, and then we'll look at it piece by piece. But the thing about this is that if you know this section here, you know all these other sections because the Hazzat repeat. You're just applying them to different words and different syllables. Okay? So I'm going to go through here and follow along. We have our long notes, we have our short notes, and we have our regular kind of just medium or regular notes. The difference being a longer note would be so v. So the short note is v. So v. And then so is like a short note or a medium note. So we have the short note is that's the three length of notes. Okay, you'll see here. There will be a little bit of playing around, right? Some notes are a little bit longer than others, or some notes you hold more than others. But for the most part, that's the way you follow. Okay, so here's how the hymn goes. Aven Pi Arshie, ay, 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 en sote ir bishoshi en ka novi evo fai eta fe En febsho, oh, 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 en no, oh, 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 dice, en ashi, ije, en pestavero, oh, 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 scha, eb, gay, empenge, no, os. Okay, so that's how the hymn is going to go. And now we want to take a look at it piece by piece. So starting at the top, we have Aven Pi Arshie. And apologies, guys, that in this video my voice is a little bit out. I've been having a tough time with a cough, so some of the singing quality might not be the best, but please forgive me. So beginning, we have Aven. So it's going to be short note, medium note, long note. So this is the Hazzat we're focusing. Aven. Okay, one more time. Aven. The Pi Arshie is going to go like this. Pi Arshie. Okay, so you can notice we go a little bit higher here. Aven Pi Arshie. So the P, you're going higher. And the reason we have this little short note next to this long note here is because it's not just B, it's B, so it has a little like stop to it. B, right? So it's P, right? So that's why you have that little added emphasis here. B, okay? And that kind of emphasizes you're going to go higher here, right? So it's like B, so it's rising up, right? So it's Aven Pi Arshie. Okay, so you can practice these two parts separately, right? So let's just start with the Aven. Aven. Okay, so you can pause and practice that. I'll try it one more time with you. Aven. Okay. Next part. Pi Arshie. Okay, one more time. Pi Arshie. So in total, it's going to be Aven Pi Arshie. Okay, here it's going to go A. So here, these has that here. Okay, A. So we're starting a little bit higher and going a little bit lower. A. So practice that together. A. Okay, so all together. Aven Pi Arshie. A. Okay, here. A. So we're going back high. Okay, so these has that here are going to go A. So here we're going A. But here we're going A, right? A. So we're rising. It's more anthemic here. So this is going down. This is going up. A. So let's practice that together. A. So these notes here. A. Okay, so all together from the beginning. Aven Pi Arshie. Okay, so practice that, right? One more time together. Aven Pi Arshie. This part's going a. So let's practice here. Okay. A. So notice medium note, short note to long note, back to short medium. A. Okay. A. So hear the beat. So that's why it's going medium, short, long. Right? So it's right. A. All right, here's A. Right? So that's why you want to practice this part as A. And notice it speeds up a little bit, right? So the beginning, and this is important about Aven Pi Arshie, it's starting kind of slow, and then it's becoming a little bit faster over time, right? So here we're going Aven Pi Arshie. So the medium notes here will really feel a lot longer in comparison to the notes you'll notice here. Okay, so all together. Aven Pi Arshie. Okay, so let's practice from here going into these new Hazzat that we learned. Okay, so practice that. Here it's a. So this last note is going to be a bit higher, right? So here we're going a. So this last note is a. Okay, so a. So medium a. One more time. Okay, you can think of this as maybe even a long note, but however you want to sing it. Okay, so it's Okay, so all together. Aven Pi Arshie. So the reason why this is short is because you want to immediately transition into this part. Okay, so Okay, so all together, it's Aven Pi Arshie. So you want to actually end lower here, so you have space to go here. So practice this. One more time. One more time. One more time. One more time. So let's put that all here. Aven Pi Arshie. A. So notice there's a pause here, right? It's A. One more time. This part here. Sorry, I'm just trying to highlight it. Um, A. Okay. A. So you're starting the same pitch. A. This part is gonna go FCA. Okay. One more time. FCA. So very short. FCA. FCA. So Aven Pi Arshie. So practice this part. So here we're going high, right? And then back low. And think about these short notes in combination, right? So each short note, when combined with another, will make one kind of medium note. So it's A. But in here, we want to add vibration, or we want to add a little bit of bounce. So it's A. Okay. One more time. Okay. So it's FCA. He. One more time. He. He. So start high here. Sorry for this Hazzat here. He, and then go high on the he. He. Once again, and then practice on your own. He. He. Okay. So here, FCA. FCA. He. So let's practice it all together. FCA. He. And I'll go slow here just to really emphasize how the Hazzat is working here, okay? FCA. Right? FCA. It's going really fast, right? Right? So here, right? That's how you want to be singing it, right? But you're going to be going a lot faster than usual. And notice again, it's similar to the B. It's not B. It's not rising very smoothly. It's B. Right here, it's So it's Okay, but obviously you're not going to really like emphasize each one like so it's going to be a little bit more fluidic and a little bit more musical when you do it together. So here it's Jen Pei. Let's practice it. Jen Pei. Jen Pei. Jen Pei. And so Okay. Jen, pay, a, n. So you want to start high here. And so, because you want to go low on the so. So it's and so, day, and then it builds back up. So starting so, day, day, so just practice that. Day, right? Te, te, right? So it's and so te, ir, te, ir. So let's practice it all from the beginning. Aven Pi Arshie. He jen pe and so te ir. Okay, so that's the Hazzat for this section, but as you can notice, the Hazzat repeat here. Okay, so I'm going to show you how it goes in here. Pi sho sho shi me en ka novi exactly the same as up here. So just apply that. So as you're listening to this, stop it and apply the Hazzat. Okay. Same thing here, but to watch out, the Ibsho is a little bit tricky. Okay, here's how it's gonna go. Fi eta fe and Ibsho. It's a Ibsho. Oh. Oh, 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 and no. Oh, 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 dice, en she, okay, here the bestavro is going to be a little bit tricky as well. He, je, en bestavro. Okay, so I'll practice here. He, je, en bestavro. Oh. Scha. Eb uge em pen ge no os. Okay, and that's the hymn of Aven Pi Arshie, right? So once you get the Hazzat down for this one section, I would practice them, I would memorize them, get them down, and then practice these other portions and listen to other recordings, right? There's many recordings of Aven Pi Arshie out there, so I recommend you listen to those recordings and apply the Hazzat that you have in memory to them, okay? And God willing, in understanding it, you can also listen to it, follow along, and just have it kind of drilled into your memory that way. Okay. But if you guys have any questions, please let me know. I hope you found this video fruitful in any way, shape, and form. As always, I'm always here for you guys. I love you guys so much. And if you need anything at all, please always let me know. But keep the service in your prayers. And I'm always here for you guys and love you so, so much.